Okay, I think I have everything I need. Let's see. Okay, I have the worm. I have the colors I used. I have water. I have the brushes. I have mica powders. I don't know if I have anything to put the mica powders on. Although, I could do them on the top. Once they dry, they don't hurt anything. We'll see. Wow, this camera seems really sensitive. Hi, Royal. Look at, look at, I realized. I don't even know if you can see the angle on the camera. The bottom of all of those spikes at the bottom. Missed them all. Ha! I don't actually have my headset for once. I can't hear the stickers. But I love the Navi. So I am actually using or trying the microphone in here to see if it works okay so that I can give my head and my ears a rest and not have something on my head. But it's making it so I can't really hear the music. And I had to turn the music way up so that I can hear it sitting like over on the desk. But I missed a bunch of spikes. I thought I'd missed some, but I missed a lot more than I thought. Hi, Gravy. But I kept all of, yeah, the colors out so that going in and fixing them would be easy. Okay, now, big brush. Little brush. Good brush. Although I don't remember which brush I was okay using with the mica powders. But oh, there's my favorite one. But the brushes seem to be okay. Like I don't see mica powder in any of them. Oh, it depends on the song. Like some of these songs I have to turn up for the stream to actually hear it. But other ones are like way too loud. So I have to check. It's like every song. But I'm not. I guess when I do my is there a Pokemon check, I just check and see. Is there music that's working? Okay, it's been like 2 weeks since I painted anything. It's a little nerve-wracking. And why I picked the tiny brush to do the spikes just now is beyond me. Cool. I remember how to do things. All of these poor spikes. Nothing on the underside. Nothing. Oh, missed spots back here. Guys, I'm terrible. Did we decide? Oh shit. What we were gonna do the belly? That's a pretty big blotch of purple. I feel like we had decided, and I can't remember now. The neutral tone? I mean, I want all the details. Yeah. I'm just a glutton for punishment and doing all of these big spikes with a brush that's like not even as wide as they are. Oh, this one too. Although this one, admittedly, that's... How do I get in there? Just put another wash on the whole thing and get into some of these. Oh, I think I got it because I don't see it anymore. Well, the insides of some of those, I absolutely do not blame myself for missing. Oh, we could do a pink. Might have to do the same thing and paint a couple of them and just see. I heard Luna. Luna, what are you doing? That is my desk. That is not your chair. We'll just have to see. But if I do a pink, do I do... the green that's on here is like a mid-tone. Like it's not too bright, it's not too dark. So we could technically go dark with the scales underneath or light. My initial thought is light, but I think that's just because I'm picturing, like, you know, the stereotypical bug or dragon that has like the tan underside, not because I'm actually picturing my weird. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad that I just put a layer of contrast paint on these so I can perfectly match them. Okay. Oh, I almost got it on the scales. I missed the undersides of any of those. Just a couple spots where I think I don't think I missed those. I think it's that I think the contrast paint shrinks a little bit as it dries. Cause like I find these random white dots just in the middle of some of the areas. I can't. Okay, maybe the little brush was the good tool for the job. Oh my goodness. Yes, I picked the tiny brush, fully knowing that some of these would be a pain in the ass to get in. Oh, that's not even the one I was working on. There we go. Sometimes I really wish that these bigger minis, well, the WizKid minis in general, came in multiple pieces. I would totally have painted her in 2 pieces. Like, just split her right here in the middle. Because I've been dreading these inner scales. Because getting my brush in there is not going to be fun. I already feel like I'm doing wrist gymnastics right now to get the underside of these, and these are on the outside. And hence why they weren't painted the first time, I think. Get in there. Get in there. Or I can paint the rocks instead. You guys believe in me. I think the inside's not gonna look that great. Okay, so start looking at our options for it. Could do a warm neutral. Where is my one that says it's a purple but is actually pink? Hey, is that a white? Yes, that's a white. Why is that in my purple and pink and brown section? Okay. Is it one of... Okay, I know it's not alien purple. I think it's... Is it orc blood? Let me shake it up and see. Oh! Oh! bunnery? Catch it. I don't know what that one is. I don't know if I did my Poke Daily today. Oh, Royal, did Grave tell you what he caught yesterday? He caught a Vulpix. I was so jealous. I caught so many Pokemon yesterday, but not a Vulpix. I was very jealous. Okay. I probably should have gotten a new palette. What is that color? I do have... Oh, Warlock purple. Oh, yes. Yeah. Warlock purple. Yeah. That's super purple. I know it's the only one you got, and I would trade all of the ones that I got for the Vulpix. Absolutely. Hands down. We got the Boonerang. Let me pop my Pokemon out so I can actually see what we got while I'm shaking. Oh, it's like legit a bunny. Except it looks like it actually got... I got the one! I got Glaceon. We gotta get the rest of them. Oh, it has horrible special attack. Horrible defense. Oh, I can trade again. Well, I'm gonna trade it because it's horrible. And I got a Fletchling. There's 2 horrible stats but 3 fantastic ones. So a little better. Yeah, shake, 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 shake. Yeah, after all the shaking, that still does not look purple. Haha, Grave missed the bit where I said I don't have my headphones on today. The stickers have no effect on me. In fact, I can play with them now. I can see what they look like. I can do a mermaid. Oh, it went under the follower goal. I don't get to see it. Mermaid. There we go. Super cute. Yeah. Honestly, I didn't do it for the stickers. I did it because, like, when I'm painting and I've got my head down, like, halfway towards the desk, like, the headphones move and adjust, and, like, it's not comfortable. Not at all. And for this one, since the camera is so close, like, it has a mic. I may as well try to use it. That is a really thick color still, even after shaking it a whole bunch. Woo. What happens if we put them together? And now I have, like, the Bioshock stuff stuck in my head. Together in the circus of value. Uh-oh. More. I think the mica powder did affect one of the brushes. Although, the synthetic brush has a tendency to hold certain colors for a long time, so I don't know if it's that, or if it's actually held some of the mica powders. I don't know. And of course, it just all looks shiny because of the bright light. No sticker scares, no sticker scares. Oh, that also means no follow scares. Alright, let's see. Well, then that makes me feel bad. I don't know if somebody follows me. And I can't say hello. Okay, so there's a mix. I didn't mix very much. That's like all I got. Right? I almost feel like it needs to go darker. Okay, let's try the straight Warlock purple. It's not much darker. Let me try. Hold on. I can't get this thing open. Yeah, let's get some darker. Oh, let's get more than that. Come on now. Enough to work with, please. There. Yeah, I probably should have refreshed my palette. I don't have much room on here. Okay. Let me mix. I can't tell where the edge of my palette is. Oh, because it's up against the edge of the... Okay, yeah. Okay, let's try this one. And then take some of the contrast and blend it into the edges. And keep that same purple. That look really light on camera. Holy crap. Because that one doesn't look so light in person. I love that I'm waiting for myself to paint it on the stream so I can like look at a smaller version. I don't know, I think it might be too light or too washed out. At least on camera. Like, maybe turn the light off on the camera so it's not shining so bad. Doing it a little bit. Oh, that way. Let me add a little more. And then oh, come on. I know I have enough on there, at least for a tiny bit. Come on. And then highlight towards the inside. You didn't go back to stable diffusion? I don't know. Well, if I don't know, that means let's try something else too. Okay. Maybe something more neutral. That's white. That's not neutral. Or, I can't reach my contrast paints. I could just look at the paints. Pick a paint. Hello. Like, I don't think the blues will work. I don't think the turquoise will work. Oh, let me mix this. This is actually a pretty color. Could do a really light desaturated. It's off-white. It's blue. But then if we put the purple in with it, maybe, or the pink. Can always try the skeleton horde for something neutral. The wildwood is, I mean, it's dark. But I feel like a lot of these, the browns are too dark. And a lot of the neutrals are just, like, it's not very impactful. I feel like, after doing those ones, I feel like it has to be darker. What's this one? Oh, that's red. What's this one? Can you tell I like to paint with the blues best? Like, every other contrast I pick up is a blue or a turquoise. I don't think I want to go red. What's that one? Ooh, the rust. Maybe an orange. This says this dry rust color is very pretty. I mean, I can paint over the pink. That's fine. It'll just be a darker few scales. We're gonna test a few more. I have no idea what this one does. It says it's an effect. Does it say? No, I kind of want to try it. But that might not be a bad idea. We can do silver as a neutral instead. With color. Okay, and for shits and giggles, let's paint some of those inner ones that I can't really get to. And I will shake, shake, shake. Shake, 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 shake. Oh, and actually the silver and that teal are already out on my desk. Although, technically I have like 4 different teals. Or silvers. 4? 3. 3 or 4. Actually, a copper might work too because of the red, all of the green in it, and the copper would have a reddish tint to it. Which is why I pulled the wildwood and some of these warmer browns out. I'm just throwing random things on my palette right now. Although this is an effect, and I just want to paint it on to see what it does. I don't know what that means, so we're going to actually throw that down on a rock. And let it dry. And just see what it does. Okay. Because if it does like, if it's rust, if it does like a crackle and pulling effect, like off of the color, it could be really cool to put on the scales and then like have an effect on top. But I don't know. Okay, let's try. Let's actually shake my contrast paint. Okay, let's try this one out. That's a really thin one. Although my brush might also still be kind of wet. But any of these contrasts we could try the silver thing with too. And then this one. Or she's going to end up with a damn rainbow for a belly because we're going to test all these colors and not be able to make up our mind. That one. Oh, because that wasn't the wildwood. That was the skeleton horde. This is the wildwood, which is considerably darker. Ooh, actually, I kind of like that because it's a contrast, so it like pulls into the spats and leaves those highlights there. Ooh, ooh, Pokemon. So that is an option. And then, oh, there's one of the kitties outside. The kids want to name them now. I don't blame them. I've just been calling them Fluffy and not Fluffy. Okay, and then, ooh, that silver got all up in the cap, and then it's drippy. Alright, I'll throw silver on. Actually, we'll put the silver on a couple and let it dry. And then she is gonna have just a rainbow belly. I may actually have to like paint a layer of white over all of this to help get rid of it all. Well, so far, I think I like the darker ones better. Oh, no one got the Pokemon. Although, it's a little unfair that I did add a tiny bit of shading to that one, so I think I'm biased. Because I like that it has shading. This is harder than I expected it to be. Where's my turquoise? Okay. That is way too much paint on my brush. Do some with the silver. And the silver's not entirely dry, so they can blend. And then do some with the, whatever this light blue is called. It absolutely overpowers that light blue. Come on. Let me add more. And lighten it up. Okay, let me look from a distance. Yeah, focus camera. Help. Oh, one more. Actually, I have some of that on my palette. Let me take the contrast paint, rotate it again so I can get in here, and let it blend with the silver. Ooh. You can definitely tell the shine. You can definitely tell that it's silver. The bottom right one? That bottom right one or the one you can see better? The one with the shading, which is gonna bias us. Oh, the goldish? Oh. I feel like that's too light. Although, could do that on all of them and then take this one and do like on the outsides. Where'd Wildwood go? So we could take it and do, oh my god, this is not fun to get into. And just do the outsides, but I would do it while it's still wet to blend them. What did I put her on? Oh, paintbrush. So like that. but more blended. Like this. So that the outsides are darker. Actually, I do kind of like that. Yeah. I think that might be it. And then maybe at the end, dry brushing. Granted, this brush is anything but dry right now. It's just an experiment. And then, like, dry brushing the inside with something. Nope, my brush still has too much water on it. Ah, there you go. Okay, that's gonna work, but it's very not obvious right now because everything is still wet. Okay. Yeah. Now, how much of this can we remove? Put that one away. That goes over there, that goes over there, that goes over there. Oh, what about, did the rust effect do anything? Oh. It does. I don't know if you can tell because it's so subtle that I have to have it right up to my face. Come on, camera, focus. Come on. No, it doesn't show on camera. Like, there's tiny little dots in, like, sections of it. So, and it's definitely, like, pulling parts of it away because I coated this pretty evenly. But it's definitely darker in the recesses. So I think the rust effect means that the paint is like shrinking some so that it might play with putting that on like some of the scales. I don't need lava orange though. Don't need warlock purple. Don't need elven flesh. What I need is a reverse. I need the Uno reverse card. Let's see if I can get any of this white boy, since some of them are contrast paints. Otherwise, I think this time we'll have to take some white in. Because of the contrast paints, we will see right through them, at least on the raised areas. Well, some of them are coming off pretty well, actually. So, while her belly is drying, we can work on the rocks at her feet. Because yeah, her mouth, I am probably going to have to do all by my lonesome so I can have her up in my face. And have better lighting while I do so. Today's kind of overcast. There's not much light. You know, I got it to come off most of the raised areas, so that makes me happy. There. Look at that. It's like we didn't just color and completely paint a rainbow onto her belly. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, move these aside. Now, where's my whites? It sounds like it's not moving at all. My goodness. Sounds like there is nothing in this paint bottle. Okay. Drink coffee. Oh, I thought I was gonna have to stab. That actually, it surprised me. It came out. And what? There's stuff on my brush? thin so that we're not losing all of the details. It doesn't have to completely cover everything. Just make it so that we can cover everything with the other colors. Oh yeah, because that turquoise contrast really wants to still come out and play. Get some more of it off. My goodness. Turquoise, come out and play. I have never actually seen that movie from start to finish. I've seen little bits and pieces of it, but I have not seen that whole movie. I don't even remember what that movie is called. I just remember that part. Okay. Not gone, but makes it so that can't tell as well that there is a bunch of stuff. Okay. Gotta figure out what to do with the rocks now. The only thing was, it's not so much figuring out what colors, it's what environment do we think she lives in? Does she live in, you know, the arid desert, or like the red sands, or typical blue-gray kind of stone, like she's coming out from a quarry? If they were sharper, I'd say we could make them into crystals, but they're very much rock. So what kind of environment do we want her to live in? Let's see. Rock solid, like the blue-gray kind of stone. I'm biased. I'll put a blue tint in everything. I like, you know, blue grays. Actually, I think I have a slate gray. Which has a blue tint to it. It is a green. Necromancer cloak. Ash gray. Matte black. Uniform gray. Or I just make my own. Scaly hide. What is that? When did we get that color? I don't think the gems would work so well because they're very rounded rocks. I don't know if I could get away with it being coral. Like, this part seems textured enough, but back here, not quite so much. Oh, hey, their primer is totally not on here, right? Down here. I did not actually take all the WizKids primer off this one. I just went with it. Because I have experimented with a few models, and their primer seems to be okay. And the reason I take it off a lot of smaller ones is to get the detail back, and she didn't need it. She has plenty of texture all on her own. But I don't think, unless I wanted to, you know, go sculpt stuff, I don't think I can wing the coral or the gems. And I don't want to sculpt stuff. I don't like basing that much. Which is why, like, all of the Mandalorians are going to be done together. Altaria. I don't know what that is. Okay, catch. Okay. Let's see what that is. I swear I had slate gray. Ooh, I got the really dark, pretty blue. If I mix the really dark, pretty blue with Necromancer Cloak. Oh, I literally have one that's called Dark Stone. You know, might be fitting. Mix those. I have no idea where we got that color or why we got that color. Necromancer Cloak is almost black. I kind of want to mix these just to see what it looks like. I miss Panda, guys. Oh, I need a stabby. Stab. Oh god. Ah! It's exploding. Ah! I don't think I shook it well enough. Oh, I got the random Pokemon. No, and that's all he told me too, is that he's just gonna be gone for a couple days, not aware or when or like anything. I do not. You just think too loud. What is it that I caught? Alparia. Ooh! It's like a cloud bird with horrible stats. Interesting. Okay, let's see if I fix the stone gray. Kind of. And then pretty blue. I need something to highlight these with though. Although, it's really common with like bases to go super dark and then just dry brush on the top. Remy! That, no. No. You play with the drone and you won't get your butt kicked. Remy? Nope. I'm surprised this is on the desk. Remy? Daddy would eat you? He'll turn you into a snack? That's not for you. Oh, no, he's hopped down and he's crying. He's angry at me. I took away his toy. Naughty Remy. Okay. Let's throw some rocks down. Let's see. Doop doop doo. And throw the blue in too. Yeah, stone. It's pretty stone-ish. Not much else to say about it. It's stone. I do really like the blue mixing with the gray though. I need more big brushes. I never plan on painting big areas. And I also don't want to paint on the mat. There we go. I like my nice black mat. I want to keep it black. Nice and dark will make her stand out. Should probably mix. Actually, no. I shouldn't mix anything lighter. I should do this, and then I should wash it in, like, black. And really get into the recesses. And then just do some dry brush over it. That's the plan. I have her too close, don't I? Rare. Okay. Remy, are you still crying? Goodness. He's so mad that I took the drone away. I haven't even finished a cup of coffee. I'm a terrible person. Oh, this is gonna have some places not fun to get into too. And that's a cat hair. Eh. That's a big ass cat hair. I blame Luna. Not meh, coffee. Coffee is my lifeblood. Without coffee, I would not be me whatsoever. Oh, could actually throw like random bits of purple in here too. Just because. Yeah, actually. Yeah, hold on. Let me get some purple on the palette. It'll help tie everything together a little bit more. That's a lot of purple. Okay. I forget just how dark that is. And more gray, because originally I was just testing it, so just exactly! More purple! You missed, I was doing my fairy. I was advocating, yesterday for using purple in the shadows of, like, everything. Like, it's a great shadow color. It just, like, it's so much better than just doing a black or a gray, because it adds a little bit more interest. Get some of these inner bits. I can't tell if that's part of her or part of the stone down there, so I guess if I can't tell, it is what it is. As long as they're all blended together, it's all good. Remy! Remy's don't fly drones. I don't know why you're still upset. Oh, I'm running out of blue now. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Doo-ba-doo. The other thing I'm gonna have to figure out with the base is she actually has a clear base, so then this goes on. I could base that too, but I don't like basing. That's not true. I like building terrain. I just want to do it all at once. Because there's a lot, oh my goodness, that you have to do. And a lot of supplies you need. If you want to make it actually like cool and varied, you need stuff to make the stone and I'm needing glue. And glue. And honestly, I think that's the real problem, is glue and I don't get along. It never sticks for me when I want it to. Properly or quickly. Yeah, get in there. Yeah, sure, those are stones. Yeah, sure. But it always sticks when I don't want it to. Damn glue. Oh, now Luna's crying. My goodness. They're being little babies. Need more blue. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll have no problem covering up that rust effect. Although, what if the rust effect does more when there's other paint over it? Let's find out. Let's paint it all by itself over there, because then I'll know. Throw in some purple in this spot. Luna! Luna! Why are you crying? I know why Remy's crying. Why are you? You mean a butt? Oh, you gonna come over here? Do not step in the paint, please. Here. Let me move that for you, Highness. What you doing? Are you gonna show your butt to the world? Luna. You done crying? What's wrong? Luna. Luna. Okay. Fine. You can sit here for a minute. Don't step on the queen. I think I'll make the world angry at you. That's a camera. Luna. Did it smell good? Huh? This? Did it smell good? No. Okay. I can't do anything anymore. Here. Luna, look. What's this, Luna? No, 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 don't drink my water. Luna. Luna. Oh, nope, she's done. Don't step on my laptop. Brat. It's all fun and games until cats step on shit. Eh. Goodness. I am 1000% sure that all the white I put on her belly will be dry by the time we're done with the rocks. And then they'll have to dry. I think that was actually supposed to be another spike way down there. But oh well. This is so awkward. Right here. But the rocks have just as much texture as the rest of her. Okay, so I can still see the rust effect underneath that. That's interesting. Ooh, Pokemon. Eh. I can't get an angle in here. I need one of those curved, like, brushes that have a curve on the end. Eh. Oh my goodness. Yep, gonna need a nice heavy wash to get into all of these damn little bits in the back. Actually, I'm surprised at how well you can still see that orange. Maybe the rust effect's like on the belly before it's painted, so you just barely see it poking through. Would be cool. But I kind of don't want to do that and wait for it to dry in order to find out. Ooh, Royal got a Pokemon! No, almost come full circle. Ah, itchy ear, itchy, 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 itchy. Okay. And then let it dry for a minute while I start the belly and then do the wash. Oh no, I gotta figure out the order of operations here. Because this base is gonna drive me crazy because I can see so many little white spots that I just can't get into. It's gonna drive me nuts. Come on. Yep. Yep, I really want WizKids minis to come in more than one piece. Really badly. It would make the world a better place. Hands down. And look at that, I still have purple on here, so got the purple on. Like, right there. Right there. Eh. Okay. Right there. Yeah, I'm sure other people do have a curvy brush. I had one way back when. Like, I can't even see it from that angle, so I can't get my brush in there. Right here. Yeah, right there. This is... Angles. Not fun. The underside, though. I can do that. Eh. Get in there. Yeah, this stuff is fine. The inside. There. This rock goes up and over. I'm trying to get the brush in there, but the worm is right here. And same on that side, because all of these rocks go in. Yep, wash. Wash is gonna have to be the answer. I like the blend. I like that there's the purple and the blue and the gray. Oops, that's a lot of blue. My bad. And more than a hair. More than a hair. Okay. Pretty rocks. Yay! An hour and all we've actually gotten painted are pretty rocks. To be fair, I also fixed the scales. Right. I saw a dot. Where is it? Right there. There. Okay. And we experimented a lot. Probably should do a little more white on there too. I don't want to lose too much detail though. I don't want too many layers of paint. I think most of it will cover up okay with the brown. Okay, that's better. Now that has to dry. Now look at washes for the rocks. I know, we did do quite a bit. It just doesn't feel like it because there's no visual like, look, there's different stuff except for the base. Oh, Gravy, I didn't realize you were sending me stuff. Some of those are cool. And then wonky eye. The rest of it's cool, except for that eye. Where's my coffee? Okay, where are my washes? They're still down here. Move, little dragon. Move, Legos. Metallics. Bases. Washes. I think that not all of these are in their right containers. Oh no, the AKs are. What are these? Oh, they're metal. Okay, never mind. The things are properly where they're supposed to be. I don't want that. I might just go straight null oil for the rocks. Go dark. My other options: military shader, flesh wash, soft tone, strong tone, brown, dark tone. I can't tell if it, I don't think it has any brown to it. Not that I can't mix the washes, but I think I'm just gonna do straight null oil for the rocks. I'm gonna try using the thinner, not the thin brush, but thinner, so that I can maybe, my goodness, I have to dip real low to get in here. And let it flow. I kind of want to just pour it on here. I am just going to dab it into these insides and let it flow. Because I'm like, these ones out here, it doesn't make that much of a difference. Oh, yes it does when it flows. Never mind. I lied. think on camera it probably isn't going to make much of a difference, though. Unless I do one like that. Get in there. In. It's kind of fun to go so heavy with washes. I don't normally. In there. In there. Now it sounds like Oliver's crying. My goodness, they're such crybabies today. Yeah, in there. In. In there. Oh my goodness. Yep. Yep, wash is the answer. It's flowing into all those places. Yeah, it's a day for crying, but let's keep the crying to the cats. I don't want to cry. Crying is admitting that you're sad. You don't cry and you're fine. Ew! Remy! That was my toe! Little demon just came and smacked my foot. No reason whatsoever. Okay. The base will really come to life when it's dry brushed. But oh my god, there's still uncovered spots in here. Flow in there. Flow in. Come on. You can do it. I hear you, monster. You stay away from my feet. Yeah, hear you. There we go. I think I got a lot of the inside places. Oh no, I still see what. Right in here. And right in there. God, this is awful. In here. In. And in there. Okay. Around that spike. Under that. There we go. Damn. Okay, now that can dry. Right. That's drying, so I guess it's time to actually work on the belly. Finally. So I think, let's see. I think I'll wet blend them. The two browns that make it look kind of gold. I think I will wet blend them. And I'm like out of room on my wet palette. But they're both contrast paints, so I think they'll survive not being in the wet palette for longer. So we can actually use this. I gotta take the bend out of my map. Ooh. Spupa? I feel like that's like a caterpillar Pokemon. Spupa. cats? Why are you knocking stuff off the table now? Luna! Don't you cry at me. You just knocked a bunch of stuff off the table. Goodness. They're being brats today. Okay. I hear you running. What are you doing? Being brat? I don't know why I'm shaking up the contrast paints so much. Okay. Get my wildwood. I think I'll do the dark and then pull it into the light. No, I should do the light and then pull the dark into it. It's really hard going from like digital painting yesterday to like painting minis today. It's like I still have undo in the brain. Blending brush. Okay. Just start throwing it on. And then the darker edges. And then blend it in. Yeah, I think this will work. Luna. Luna. Actually, it could even bring the brown a little bit up onto the scales. Not the scale, but like her green on this side. So it blends in. When did you get up here? You were just over there crying. Hi, crybaby. I see how it is. You just flicked me with your ears. Don't step on my laptop. That's how kitties get in trouble. I think the dark contrast overtakes the lighter one quite a bit when mixing them together. Which is okay, they work well together. The darker one definitely has a warmer tone to it. Did you just step on my keyboard? You did. You're typing. Okay. There's a lighter one, has a more yellowed tone. Well, the easier scales. It went down. Now we gotta start rotating her and we'll have to start playing hand gymnastics. Oh goodness. They're more pronounced down here too. Oh. Start playing hand gymnastics. Let's go. And then take the lighter one. Mix it in. Yeah, I think blotting it up onto those other scales works just fine. Creating a transition. Should maybe even do a little bit of it. Let's go a little higher up. Let's test it on these lower ones. Actually, I kind of like that. It's subtle, but it like helps to tie it all in together. Yeah. Uh-oh. We're meeting the wash down here. Let's let that go and flow and do its own thing. And the lighter one. Now Trixie's crying. God damn. They're just all little babies today. And come up and around a little bit. Just a little, I think. The lighter one, come up and around. Yeah, pull a little bit. Okay. Okay. I like. Yeah, I agree. The darker one on top, definitely. Yeah. But I do also like coming around these scales and pulling a little bit of that color, or around the spikes rather. I'm pulling it like through there. Yeah. It's not changing it much, but enough to like make her underside and top side seem like one cohesive thing. Like she is one creature. Haha, Remy, my feet are on my chair now. I saw you looking for a bite. And then we'll get all of these colors in and do like a whole session of mica powders afterwards. Bring all the shine back up. I don't think I'm going to use them today, but I think in the end, when we bump all the shine, oh yeah. But he's like, definitely created my own metallics, which is super cool. Abby, what are you doing? Are you really trying to get up here to get my feet? So this, okay, this is super cute. I have to show. So when Rowan's not home, his chair, Remy usually steals it to sit next to me. So he's like, he just chills. He doesn't jump up in my lap. He just chills over there. Usually. That time he looks like he wanted to jump on me. But he doesn't jump on like my desk or anything. Or even like surprise me and jump in my lap. He just sits next to me in his chair. Hey baby. You good boy. There's no feet to attack there. You're a good boy. Okay. I was getting more paint. I went through the lighter one very quickly. Or I didn't put as much down. It's really hard to tell with the colors on like a black plastic. No, we play gymnastics. But since I'm perfectly fine getting it on the green, and in fact want to, it makes me less worried about, you know, being perfectly clean. Because then, come back here and pull some around this side. And do the centers. We'll let some more of the dark stuff go down here. At the bottom. When the hell did I get a big thing of purple right there? Oh no! I cried. Oh no! Oh. It's too late to just remove it. That is dry. Damn it, I'm gonna have to like put blood on her or something. Cover that up. Just Bob Ross it. Happy little accident. Turn it into blood. I'm sure that's what Bob was, you know, picturing. People were gonna do with that. Yeah. Not tree friends or whatever. Just blood spatter. Totally. More of the dark stuff on the outsides, on the top. Okay. Oops. I smacked the camera. My bad. Luna, I hear you stepping on the keyboard again. Did you type to people? Yes, you did. Luna types CF. Must mean something in cat. Not sure what, but so Luna typed. Choosy fingers? Charming fish? What else could it be? Chiseled frown? Chill frogs. Is that it, Luna? Chill frogs. Chill frogs, totally. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. With the brown going up top. I just gotta make sure I get it all the way around on some of these. So it does look intentional. Not like I've just screwed everything up. Put it in some of these recesses too. Enunciate those a little bit more. That one's got a lot of room. It's a big recess. So is this one? Yeah. That's looking cool. I like it. Oh! There was a Pokemon and I didn't even notice. There was a Drowsy. I know that one. Although it seems like a lot of the Pokemon I have, they're not psychic, but they have psychic moves. Oh right, there's like the whole underside of her jaw to do this way. Pull some up on the face. Yeah, her whole jaw would be the same. I left it to do the same color as the scales. I don't know where to touch her. The base is drying. Her underside, her top side, everything's drying. Turn very carefully. But we're gonna have to hold her up. Okay, put my finger in the hole in her base. Maybe. There we go. Now we gotta start getting under here. I'm running out of paint again. But I was right. Like, these aren't drying out before I use them for being on the plastic because they are a more thinned down paint. And honestly, the contrast paints probably have some kind of flow aid in them too, similar to the washes. Oops. I don't even think. Nope. All you can see on camera is like the base half the time. But I have to hold her very precariously and not touch anything else that's wet. Much. Okay, let's get more paint out. Yeah, that little bit of brown actually, like, really helps. And this time I think I need more of both colors. Let's use what's on my brush though instead of washing it all off. Yeah. Look at that, what was on my brush was enough for 2 scales. That I almost just washed right off. Get in there. Get in there. Should just paint the word "rar" or something on the bottom of the base for when I'm holding it up. Okay, I need the Wildwood too. Refresh both colors. Oh goodness. It's contrast paint drying on like the top of my brush. Okay. Now I feel like we're making progress. You're right. We were making progress before, but like this is progress. Very quick progress. Okay, this one I'm gonna wash a lot of because this is the dark one. Ooh, do I have to sneeze? Do I have to sneeze? No, not anymore. Okay, we're good. Maybe. Maybe not. I might have to sneeze. Okay. Worm gymnastics. Go. The face is pretty dry. There. Try this angle. Although I don't know about getting my brush in here. Yep. Gymnastics. I'm glad that I decided to go with contrast paints for this. Just looking at her butthole. Get it up on the green. Let it flow around. Get some of the darker one. And here on the edges. Kind of, maybe. Come on. Right there. In the middle. Yeah. There we go. This is a better angle. I don't think I'm touching anything wet. Doesn't feel like it. Doesn't mean I'm not. Okay. Get the darker ones around the outside. The lighter one. And start pulling it around. I don't think I've done any of the other side on this side. No, I haven't. Doesn't need too much though. Not too much. Okay. I guess I can worry about this side when I'm not doing as much gymnastics, but I want to do it now. There's a spike in my thumb. Alright. This is actually the chin now. Actually doing some serious business here. The chin. As I'm running out of this color on my palette. Okay. Got a little more. More. Got a random bit of purple up here too. My god, I guess I was kind of sloppy with the purple. Get some of the brown up there. Get the darker one. Do the darker one around all the spikes. Oh shit, I missed the underside of one of those spikes too. We'll just put some of the wildwood on there, no one will ever notice. And get up on this green a little bit. Which actually I already had some yellow worked into it. Get the darker around the base. Then I'm going to turn her upside down and these are going to move and shift and do what they want a little bit. Actually, I kind of like this. The underside's kind of nice and messy. It's kind of fun. Okay. A little more on the top of these. Look a little more intentional in the middle. Pull it out some. Okay. Now on this side, I did a little bit, but I did it from the bottom, so. There. Blending it all in. Together. Okay. I think I just missed that section. Actually, I think this took long enough that even with such a heavy wash, I think I'll be able to dry brush the base now. Okay, I think I need a little bit more of this. Little more. There we go. I think I'm forcing it in. Oh, what do you see, Luna? When are you gonna go attack? Is one of the cats out there? Or is it a bird? I don't see either. No, Luna's seeing stuff. She's losing it. If she could talk, she would tell me it's because I'm a dumb human and I can't see movement like a cat can. I'm sure. Luna seems like she would have a bitchy personality. Wait, I did do it on that side. Is it this side I didn't get all of them? Turn. I didn't quite get all of them at the bottom. Okay. I got all of them up and around. Not the undersides. Okay. And the undersides. And coming up the center. Yeah. Some lighter. Some of it come up here. And then I got those pretty well. Not the undersides still. In this angle. Okay. I think. Okay, never mind. Hold on. I will think in a minute. Found spot. I'll make it darker down there. Okay, I think we are ready to move on to dry brushing the base. And let the belly and stuff dry. Oh, Pokemon! I completely missed the last one. I feel terrible. a stone journer. And I'm out of balls. Oops. Poker. Shot. Pokeball. Five. Poker catch. My goodness. A lot of typing. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I think we're ready for dry brush. Oh, hey, I got it. Let me see what it is. Where is my extension? What is a sojourner? I know it's not first gen, so it won't be at the top. Where is it? There's the main shell. Oh, whoa. It looks like Stonehenge. Like one of the arches of Stonehenge, but with little arms at the top. That's interesting. He also has 2 horrible stats. Everything I've got today has horrible stats. Oh well, I guess. Okay. Actually, I don't know if I can dry brush the base. There's still a lot of wet wash in there. I don't know. I'm gonna actually get in between these and let that. Oh, well, the cat is outside. That's not fluffy. Alright, Luna. There was something out there. I'm not going to do the inside of the mouth with these colors, but I want to make sure everything that overlaps has some coverage. And probably get some more up here too, in between the teeth. And just kind of flick it up. There we go. Okay. Okay, I can't dry brush either of them. I'm just in a holding pattern. So I guess it's a perfect chance to go get more coffee. So I will be right back. I got more coffee. Coffee makes the world go round. Did that give things enough time to dry, though? I still see wet blobs of wash. I know I went heavy on the wash, but my goodness, I did all of the underscales afterwards. Although the most raised parts are dry, I might still be able to dry brush it and it be okay. Don't ew my coffee. It's basically creamer. Basically drinking hazelnut caffeine. Okay. That's what really happens here. I drink, yep, hazelnut caffeine. There is still a lot of wets. And on the belly too. Yeah, a lot of that contrast is still drying. Oh crap. Well, that is wet, huh? Yeah. Well, the most raised parts are dry. I guess I also have to figure out what I'm dry brushing it with. Because I have, you know, the grays and the blues and the purples in there. So what am I dry brushing it with? Ah, there's still wet stuff in here. There we go. Okay. Nope, I want the red one off. There we go. Back to wet palette. Okay. What do I dry brush with? Could just do a gray. Necrotic flesh. Oh, I was grabbing into the greens, not the grays. Black. Ash gray. Yeah. I can dry brush with this. Carefully turn her. Now for dry brushing, I can actually use some of these bigger brushes. Well, no, because I won't be able to get into some of those spots, but I can use this guy. It's got a little more surface area. Nope, stabby stab. Stabby stab. Now push it out. There it goes. Okay. Oh, it almost matches my shirt. I'm gonna have to do a heavier dry brush than that with this brush. I can still see where we experimented with that lava. Maybe that's just because I can see it in person. Maybe it doesn't show. It probably doesn't show up on camera. Right in that section, I can still see it. I love dry brushing. I don't like this brush. It's too hard. Oops. Too heavy. I guess I could do it more like overbrushing in some places. And get a lot more lightness into some of these. Why not? Yep, I was right. Okay, where the wash is still wet is still deep enough. Is only deep enough that I can dry brush. We're fine for the most part. I think I just hit some. But if I can hit it with this fat, stiff brush, it's probably too raised to be dark anyway. So, there. Yeah, going super light with this and these details is absolutely fine. Yeah. Pretty rocks, pretty rocks. There, the wash is like all there. So we're just gonna pick it up from up here on the front. Maybe I get some of my brush? No, I just touch the same spot. Go lighter. And a little lighter down here. Pull away. It's quicker to use my hand than a paper towel. Probably not quite as effective though. But if I'm over brushing in spots, that's fine. Looks like this rock is fairly flat, not very much texture, over brush. Oh, a bumblebee has appeared. Poker catch. I just almost started trying to paint the camera. My bad. Yeah. I don't know why I think the rocks are so pretty. I think I just like dry brushing. I'm biased. I love the transformation when you dry brush something, being able to see all that texture again. And, you know, my whole thing for highlights, it's essentially the same thing. Lower camera. You missed it, but I also didn't get it either. No, I need the camera light. I feel like the reflection of the light makes it so that like you can't see the effect of the dry brushing very well. I need an actual like desk light or something. So then I'm not painting by the camera's light. But, you know, details. Get in there, get in there. Yeah. Get those beautiful rocks. There's old Brady. They're just rocks. I know. I like them. Then, sticking to the paper towel. Let's see if we can get into some of these inner ones. Just from this side. I'm glad this is not like a nice brush. I would have absolutely just ruined it. I think this is actually an oil painting brush because it is so stiff. I don't even think I'd like to use this with oil paints though. But it works okay for dry brushing. I'm like right underneath her face where I need to have awkward angles. And there's a lot of wet wash still. Is he stuck? So we're only gonna come down a little bit. Oh, nope, I got some of the wash in it. It's okay. Underneath her face, it's shadowed more. Okay. Wash the super stiff brush. Nowhere clean on my paper towel, because I've been dry brushing. Okay. Yeah. Rocks look like rocks. I'll have to do another layer of a wash probably to get into some persnickety areas. But I should let her dry and let it, because it's still gonna pull and move a little bit. Okay. Look, it's like a new paper towel. All you do is fold it, and you got a fresh paper towel. Oh. She's getting there. She just needs her mouth, highlights on her belly, another wash on the base, or touch up on the base, and more mica powders. And that's it. She's getting pretty close. I don't know if I want to come in with the brown and add it to the top too. No, I think I'll just leave it by the belly. I also have to figure out how I'm going to highlight the belly. I don't think it stands out enough. I think it may need another layer of the whole thing. A lighter one. Let's do that. And just up the coverage of the whole thing so that we can do more of a dry brush. Woo, that was a lot. Oops. I think with the better coverage, we can do more with it. But want it to pool, but we do want it to get into all those recesses. Nice texture that she has. She does have beautiful texture. Absolutely beautiful. But I think if we do it quick enough and then we turn her over, it's not really going to have a chance to pool. Even if I go in kind of heavy. Actually, rather than a dry brush, it might be that we do her belly with the mica powders like we did on top as the highlights, and use one of the off-white ones and highlight her that way. You know, I'm gonna finish up and make her like all wet like this. I may as well put another wash on the base at the same time. And then she's just drying everywhere. Normally I work on minis in such a way that like I can bounce back and forth between areas. That is not Nuln Oil. But these are so big and I've gone so thick to make sure I get into all of these cracks and crevices that she's taking her sweet time drying. So we'll just soak her up and save the rest for next week. And she'll be nice and dry by then. I still see lava effect. Nice and dark in there. A little bit of flow through there. I gotta be careful how I move her. Get more in there. I think there's also the underside of some stuff. Didn't quite have enough wash, but yeah, like that. Nice and thick for a change. Torp would be proud of me. Going super thick on a wash. It's just to cover up all this inner stuff that I can't get to. This is what it really is. Let it all flow. Oops. I just got a big old blob on the mat. Good thing it's black on black. Down here. Actually that was probably me picking her up before she was completely dry. Down there. Down there. And I think I may just do another dry brushing on all the rocks next time too, just because it didn't go as bright and as contrasting as I want to. I may have to do something lighter than that gray, but that will most definitely have to wait for drying. Get it in there. Cover up that lava that I can still see. Okay. She has washes and contrasts everywhere. She has to dry. So, I think that's good to save for next week. Not as covered in paint either. Oh wait, where's that blob? Let's wipe that up. There we go. Wipe up the blob. Alright, so until next week, we'll continue Worm. Before then, Sunday will be RimWorld, and Tuesday will be 7 days, if all goes according to plan. So, goodbye, Twitch.